Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I've only got a short message and then a story to share with you. This morning as I woke, I heard the adversary tell the curator of vitality, energy, to turn himself in. And he said God put him in charge of bringing transgender families together. And then I woke up, or I sat up. Now, here's a story as I know it to be. It may or may not resonate with you, and details, are always coming in. So long ago, we have gone through this scenario where, transgender things was a thing, debauchery, entire city got burnt down and stuff like that. And divine masculine was really kind of pissy about that. And I think what happened here is that mother stepped in and said, well, with the brutality, we got to settle down. And I think maybe somebody was convicted of brutality against them and sentenced. So time goes on and the mother marries, and lo and behold, this person really is a transgender. So here comes the plan, right? To bring transgender families together. They've got their opportunity. The mother stepped in with protection, and now they are free to do whatever they wanted to do because the ones that were moving against them have been confined. So they determined that they're going to what? They're going to line all of the canned goods with synthetic estrogen, BPA. So they start automatically altering the chemistry within the masculine body through the foods. In the spirit realms, I've seen them take the virgins and then put them in brothels and prostitute them, defile them, degrade them. The mothers, they put in other areas of the realms and use as breeders. They look at her as nothing more than a breeder. This beautiful person who stepped forth and stopped their destruction. They buried her. Over and over again, the feminine was brutalized, and the children were, put into these prostitution rings, or the boys were RAPED and fed estrogen, and then fed conflicting stories, incoherent stories that made no sense about how they felt. It was very much manipulated, very intentional, this whole scenario. Well, the divine masculine that had been convicted of a crime all those years ago, the sentence had expired and he survived. He was not put back into the dark. The mother, also walking through this shadowy, painful place, survived and came out into the light. And so they're together now, and they're calling judgment on this situation that is right here, right now. This selling of vital force, life force essence, the brutalization of the child, of the virgin, and the degradation of the mother, and the flipping of the father. And those who do have lots of her in them, they go off to fight wars and shed blood, so that the child and the mother are not protected by these ones that have the mind of protection. So as I mentioned, the masculine and the feminine divine walked through this trap that they had set, this magical trap. And they had been covering the purity in this world with their blame and their shame and their defiling, degrading nature. These energies, these orgy natures and whatever, they would dump these energies onto the pure, make them be seen as by the higher, and then they would actually go make them live these experiences. It was all very orchestrated. Mother and father, or divine masculine, divine feminine, are here in at least one aspect, and this aspect could be moving through all of you out there at this time. They're not backing down. The mother wants her family back. You know, the one that they have been trying to destroy because their god, Zilla, who is shadow, has instructed them to do this. So yes, they've lost the favor with the mother, and she's not stepping in to save them this time. That's the story as I know it to be. Again, I will mention that there are definitely differences between the two spirited people who embody both spirits within their vessel in a good way, and those who have had their biology altered through chemical, I don't even know, is that considered like a chemical castration? I don't know. Anyhow, chemical alteration, which not only alters the physiology, the biology, but the mental body and the emotional body and all of that, and the energy. So I'll see you on the next one, everybody. No bias, no judgment. It's just a story as I know it.